you'd have to have been living under a rock not to know about all the shit that went down in Ferguson, Missouri over the last month or so. You know, the death of Mike Brown, the Ferguson riots, the protest, the media frenzy, all of that, right? So we're all on the same page. Well, it turns out, latest in this wave of news, it turns out that there were a couple thugs in St. Louis who decided to rob 3 elderly couples coming out of a restaurant. This elderly couple, ages 59 to 61, there's 3 couples, there's 6 people. They come out of this restaurant, and these 2 thugs approach them. Looks like there's 2 black guys, both in their early 20s. One of the guys has a silver gun, right? He robs them. And before he robs them, he says, "This one's for Mike Brown!" Yeah. So now I got to read about this shit on the internet for the next, I don't know, 6 days or so. Because, you know, this is just what certain motherfuckers want, right? You know, something that they could say, look at the blacks, look at what they're doing, look at this shit. Certain podcasters, too, like Nick Palola, whatever the fuck his name is. The thing that has me pissed off is that there are actually people running around saying this is somehow Mike Brown's fault. How the hell is it Mike Brown's fault? Mike Brown is dead, or didn't you know? It's not like these 2 thugs went to the Brown's household before they robbed these people and was like, "Yo, Miss Brown, can we talk to you for a minute, ma'am? We plan to rob some people, but we wanted to use it in Mike's name, you know? We want to get your permission, you know what I'm saying? Is it okay if we rob them with your blessing?" That shit don't exist, man. No one gave them authorization. No one gave them permission. No one has to give thugs permission to do shit. They do shit because they want to. Maybe they thought that would be some cool shit to say before they took a motherfucker's wallet. But here's the part that most people aren't talking about. And I don't blame them, because most of them are racist bastards who just look for shit to blame people for, to hate people for. That's what they do. That's what they will continue to do. They didn't mention the fact that a couple days ago, on Monday, somehow the makeshift memorial that the community put up in memory of Mike Brown, which they light a candle at every night since his death, or I should say murder, because that's what I believe it was, somehow it got burnt the fuck down.
It's burnt down Mike Brown Memorial, bro. This shit getting crazy.
That's fucked up, cuz.
What the fuck? Who would do some shit like that?
We could either assume lightning hit it, or we can assume some people from outside the community came in the community and burnt it to the ground. And I was just wondering, how would certain people feel if, I don't know, if a shrine to Robin Williams got burnt the fuck down?
Maybe the reason why people are fucking upset about this, you fucking asshole, is because Robin Williams fucking touched people's lives.
Well, maybe you should calm the fuck down before you have an aneurysm. Look, to some people, Mike Brown symbolizes something just like Robin Williams did. Black people getting killed by cops unjustly. But that is in no way am I trying to excuse 2 thugs from robbing 6 unarmed people in the middle of the night. I hope that these 6 unarmed people get their money back. And I hope the 2 crooks who robbed them, that they do time for it. I don't like crime and I don't like criminals. But unlike David Webb, you know, Sean Hannity's remote-controlled puppet Negro, unlike him, I feel like the people that set the fire to the Mike Brown Memorial, they were wrong too. And I'm not afraid to say it. So, I hope that they catch him. And I don't want to hear the bullshit about this is Mike Brown's fault, or this is somehow Mike Brown related. It's not Mike Brown related. Shit. That means anybody could run around and say, I did this because of Shirley Temple. And you blame Shirley Temple. I did this because of Pierce Brosnan. What sense does that make? All right, guys, do me a favor. Tune in not tomorrow, but Friday for my Barstool podcast. And I'm going to have somebody cool on, my man Smokey Dog 7. My first guest, I've done his podcast. He's doing my podcast. Look out for that Friday. 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a hell of a show. You're going to like it. Now let me get back to work. I'm a small businessman, just trying to make a living.
Oh my fucking god, Maybe the reason why people are upset about Robin Williams' death is because he actually brought love, care, and support to people. He actually touched fucking lives, unlike you.